Hi everyone, Emma Talisi here. Thank you all for joining me live today. So if you're dropping in live or you're watching the replay, drop me a note below. It'd be great to know that you're online, that you're watching, that you're enjoying what I've got to say. So I am coming to you live from Bali. This is the last day of my holiday. I'm really sorry that I didn't get to do this live yesterday, my Lifestyle Restyle live. However, I am dropping in to do it today. So if you were waiting for it yesterday, you can obviously catch a replay if you're not online now. So I'm just going to take you through what this is all about, this lifestyle restyle. So how this is going to work is if you're dropping in live, then fantastic, like absolutely follow along, write the questions down. If you don't have time to answer them right now, then just go back through at the end and answer the questions then. If you're watching the replay, then it's great because you can actually pause this video, answer the questions, and then carry on watching so that you can get your maximum benefit from it. But if you don't have time to do that, then just write the questions down and do take time to go through them at the end afterwards. So basically this live today is for anyone who is feeling that you need to make some changes in your life. Maybe you're feeling stuck, or you're feeling a pull to have more in your life. Maybe you want to have more. Maybe you don't know where to start, or maybe you're feeling bored of your daily routine. So this is a fantastic live to watch for you. So if this is called the Lifestyle Restyle, and the idea of it is that we're going to take a look at where you are right now and take a look at where you want to be, your ideal lifestyle, and then we're going to try and bridge the gap between the two to get you closer to having that dream lifestyle. So if you don't know where you want to be in the future, that's okay, it doesn't matter. Even if you just have one or two ideas of things that you would like to have from your lifestyle in the future, that's great, it's a place to start, and this video is definitely going to be a benefit to you. So let's get started then. I'm going to ask you guys some questions, and as I said, write them down definitely. If you've got time to answer them now, fantastic. If not, go back to them at the end and answer them then. So definitely take time to write out your answers, because there's something really therapeutic about writing it down and getting it down on paper. So the first question I want to ask you is, what does a day in your life look like right now? So an average day in your life, what does it look like? What time do you get up? What time do you go to bed? What do you do in between? Do you go to work? Do you spend time with friends? Do you spend time with family? What is your lifestyle like right now? What is it like at the moment? Do you have a routine? Do you exercise? All of those types of things. So write it down and get down on paper so that you can actually see right now what your lifestyle looks like as it is right now. And as I said, definitely write these out on paper so that you can see what it looks like. So once you've got your day in your life right now, I want you to move on to the next question. And that question is, I'd like you to ask yourself, what would your ideal day look like? Your ideal lifestyle. Would you still be working or spending more time with family and friends? Would you be playing sports, eating out, holidaying? What would your lifestyle look like in the future? So now I want you to get an idea of your ideal lifestyle and what it would be. And don't forget to dream as big as you like. Just think about the things that make you happy and things you'd love to be doing every single day. Write them down. What would you like? And it doesn't matter if they may seem far-fetched or really far away, just whatever makes you happy and what you want to be doing for your ideal lifestyle, then write that down. So the next few questions that I'm going to ask you, they might feel quite direct and maybe quite sobering, but I'd really like you to answer them as honestly as you can. So what do you think is the main reason you don't have your dream lifestyle right now? Is it time, money, circumstances, fear, lack of belief? Really be honest with yourself and find out what's holding you back from that dream life. And again, write it down, get it down on paper. And when you find out what that main reason is that's holding you back from that dream lifestyle, I want you to drill down into it, like really ask yourself, why is this holding me back? So what is it? If it's fear, what is it a fear of? Is it a fear of failure? Is it a fear of success? Fear of what others will think of you? Fear of putting yourself out there, maybe a fear of being vulnerable. If it's money, is it a limited resource or a dwindling resource? Have you got financial limiting beliefs? So really find out what is the root cause of you not being where you want to be. So then go and ask yourself, why is this holding me back? Or rather, why am I letting this hold me back? Why am I holding on to this excuse? Do you really believe this excuse? What I want you to do is to come up with as many ideas as you can right now to get around this main excuse. It doesn't matter how extreme or far-fetched you think the ideas may be, just think of anything and get them down on paper. If it's money, how can you create another income stream? If it's time, how can you free up some time to, what do you have to say no to free up some time to be able to do what you want? If it's belief, how can you grow your belief in yourself, or whatever you've got a lack of belief in, how can you grow that belief? And even if you think these ideas are silly, write them down. There's no such thing as a silly idea. And now you have these ideas, you're starting to see possibilities, ways around your issue or ways around your excuse. Stop telling yourself these lies, because that's what they are. Excuses are just lies. So stop telling yourself them. Don't make excuses. If you want something bad enough, you'll find a way to do it, and if not, you'll make an excuse. So if you want that dream lifestyle bad enough, stop making the excuses and start living how you want to be living. So anything you want, it is definitely absolutely possible. You just need to believe that it is possible. So what we're going to do now is try and bridge the gap. We want to bridge the gap between where you are now, what you've written down as your ideal, what you've written down as your day in your life right now, and bridge the gap between that and where you want to be, your ideal lifestyle. So sometimes people stop at this. People look at their ideal lifestyle and they think it's too far-fetched, it's too far away, and so they settle. They settle for the life that they've got now. They say it's okay, they make excuses, and they feel that it's okay. And because sometimes it feels so far away, they think, how on earth am I ever going to achieve that? How on earth am I ever going to get to that ideal lifestyle? When actually, it can be really simple to do. It doesn't have to be hard. And yes, maybe it will take time, but that time is going to pass anyway. Isn't it worth trying to achieve that ideal lifestyle rather than just settling for the life you've got right now, which is maybe mediocre, maybe not your happiest lifestyle? So don't settle. That's all I've got to say. Do not settle, okay? So what we want to do is to put in place just one habit today. That's it. Just one habit. It can be as simple as that. It's just about tackling one thing at a time that is going to bridge the gap between where you are and where you want to be. So this isn't a quick fix, and as I said, these things do take time, but if it leads to the end goal of your ideal lifestyle, then it's absolutely going to be worth it. So let's talk about that one habit that you're going to create right now. It's got to come from you. It's got to be you making a decision that you are going to make this change, and that you're going to implement this one habit that's going to support you to have the ideal lifestyle. So have a think about one thing that you can change or maybe implement today that is going to make that biggest impact for you to get you closer to that ideal lifestyle. So if you've always wanted to be healthier, maybe you could create a habit of shopping healthier. So when you go to the shops, stop buying snacks or fast food or things like that. So if you want to be healthier, that would be a great thing, is when you go to the shops, be really strict on what you're actually going to buy for yourself. And I have a really silly saying in my household, and it goes, if I don't buy it, I won't eat it. And it's so true. If I don't buy the sweets and the chocolate, I'm not going to eat it. It's not going to be there for me to pick at. Make things easy for yourself, really help yourself out. Maybe if you've planned to start a business, or you want to grow your business to give you more time and financial freedom, then create a habit of working maybe an hour or an hour extra a day towards that business. So create that habit, whatever it could be. It could be something different that you want to create for your business. But however, create a new habit that is going to support that. If you want to be spending more quality time with your family or with your children, then make that time now. Look at your day and your weekly schedule. You've already got it written out now, and schedule in that quality time with them. Because when you put things in your schedule, it will get done. So it might seem really silly scheduling in your time with your family, but do it, because if it's on your schedule, you're more likely to do it and follow through with it. So make it your new habit to schedule that time with your family. This new habit, it doesn't have to be big, it can be small, but make it sustainable for the long run. So don't make it so extreme that you're not going to be able to keep up with it. If you want to get healthier, don't make it that you're going to exercise for 3 hours a day every single day. That's not going to be sustainable. So make it sustainable for the long run. It's going to take time to create a habit. And I've heard lots of different times of people creating habits, how long it takes them to do it. But it's dependent on the size of the habit you're going to create. So if you, let's say you're wanting to eat healthier and maybe snack less, that might be maybe take less time and just really help yourself out with it, because when you're creating a new habit, it takes a lot of willpower in the beginning, and you'll notice that it will take a lot of willpower to create it, but eventually over time, when you no longer need that willpower, you have created your habit. And so if it is, say, let's say snacking, you could help yourself out. So what you want to do is to maybe create some healthy snacks, maybe nuts and raisins, bag them up, put them somewhere that you would normally reach for your unhealthy snack, so that when you open the cupboard to get your unhealthy snack, there's your healthy snack instead. So you're helping yourself out, and you can just snack on that instead. So if you do that, again, as I said, it's just using that willpower in the beginning. So how do we create habits? Well, first we've got to recognise that we either want to implement a new habit or replace a habit, so or get rid of some old habits. And here's the thing is, a lot of people tend to try and just get rid of habits. Maybe you know, people give up smoking all the time, and some are successful and some are not so successful. And generally, if you're giving something up, and it's the same with like when you diet, you're giving up sweets or you're giving up things. When you feel like you're giving up something, you feel like you're depriving yourself of something that you want and something that you enjoy. So actually what we want to do is, instead of depriving yourself, is just replace it. So replace it with something else which is just as enjoyable for you to do. So if maybe it's smoking, okay, I've never had to give up smoking, so I can't say this from a place of experience whatsoever. I've never smoked, I don't smoke. But if you are wanting to give up smoking, let's try and replace your smoking habit with something else. And I know when people are giving up smoking, there's a tendency to try and replace it with food, and then people end up putting on weight from doing that. So try not to replace it with food, but maybe replace it with going for a walk, or something as simple as exercising instead. So how could you do this? First of all, you need to recognise. So you've recognised the habit that you want to replace. Let's look at the smoking. You recognise that you want to replace smoking. So you're going to replace it with something. Let's say we're going to replace it with some form of exercise or going for a walk. And then you're going to make it easy for yourself. So it's looking for a trigger. So every time that you think about wanting to smoke, is there, what's the trigger for wanting to do that? Is it stress? Is it anxiety? What is the trigger? Find that trigger, and then where do you look for your cigarettes, or for your, where do you keep them? Maybe if you're at work, maybe you keep them in your top drawer, or you keep them in your pocket. So where you would normally look for that thing, replace it with something else. So maybe you could put your Fitbit in your top drawer. So instead of opening your top drawer and seeing your cigarettes, you could open your top drawer, and there you have your Fitbit, and it's telling you, there's your trigger. Okay, I'm not going to have a cigarette, I am going to go out for a walk. So you're replacing it with something else. And again, like if you're trying to implement a different habit, you can use it in another way. So find that trigger and then make it easy for yourself, because as I said, it's all about willpower in the beginning. You've got to use that willpower to create the new habit, and when it no longer takes willpower, then that's when your habit is in place. And then stick with it. Just keep on doing it until, as I said, it becomes a habit. And once you've created this new habit, then move on to create another new habit that is going to help support you in creating that dream lifestyle. And that's all it's about, is just implementing one thing, one habit at a time as you go along. It doesn't have to be a complete lifestyle change right now. It's going to be you adjusting to each habit as time goes on. So change is going to come from within. It is down to you to make the changes necessary to have the lifestyle that you desire in the future. Nothing worth having comes easy. You need to work at it, and you need to be consistent. Consistency is what will pay off and will get you to that dream lifestyle that you desire to have. So creating this one new habit is going to bridge the gap between where you are now and where you want to be. And if you keep implementing those new habits as time goes on, you will get to that dream lifestyle that you want to have. So if you are sat there and you feel you need more help, support or guidance or accountability with whatever you're doing, with everything that you're doing rather, I'm pleased to announce that I'm going to be launching a new women's lifestyle group. and that lifestyle group will be launching on the 4th of June, so in a week's time from now. And it's for women who are maybe feeling stuck in a rut. Maybe you're bored of the 9 to 5, you're bored of the daily routine, bored of the day in, day out grind. You're feeling you need an injection of creativity, fun, excitement, enjoyment, happiness, a lifestyle shake-up. Then this group is absolutely going to be for you. By joining and taking part, you can expect to see some really amazing changes in your life. Lots of positive changes, so you'll have increased energy levels, a fitter, healthier you, more focus on life goals, reduced stress levels, a clearer head. You'll have an overall sense of well-being and happiness. As part of this new lifestyle group, I'm going to be doing lots of absolutely amazing live videos. We're going to be having live workouts, live guided meditations, there'll be live cooking demonstrations, there's going to be weekly tasks to help you get on track to where you want to be. There's going to be lots of inspirational lives, inspirational posts that you will get. We're also going to be doing a monthly group coaching call, so that's really going to help you and be quite specific towards you. There's going to be accountability from myself and also from the other members of this new lifestyle group. So, and you'll have the opportunity to make new friendships with the people who are part of that group as well. And you'll get support and guidance anytime that you feel you need it. You'll have access to that through this new lifestyle group to really keep you on track, which is absolutely amazing. And I'm really excited to be launching it. And the idea of it is that it's simple, it's realistic, and it's achievable for you to do. So this new group is called the Holistic Happiness Lifestyle. So currently you are in the Holistic Happiness tribe, and this new group will be called the Holistic Happiness Lifestyle. So to be a part of this new lifestyle group, I'm going to drop the link below so that you can click on join right now, and it is going to be a monthly subscription group. And all you have to do is request to join, and then I can send you all of the details over of how you're able to join, ready for the launch on the 4th of June. So it's really, really exciting, and I have got an amazing special offer for everyone who is part of this tribe, and that special offer is this. So for the first 3 months, you're going to be able to get half price off of the monthly subscription. So it will just be £20 a month for the first 3 months, and then it will be £40 a month after that, which is absolutely amazing. But you have to be part of this tribe, and you have to sign up before the 15th of June. So when I send out all of the sign up details, just click to sign up there and then, and you will get that fantastic offer of £20 a month for the first 3 months, which is absolutely amazing. So definitely drop me a note below right now, and I can send you the details for that so that you can click join, and I will keep you updated with all of the launch information. So I'm really excited about that. If you have enjoyed the live that I've done for you today, this lifestyle restyle, then definitely drop me a note below. Let me know what you are taking away from it, and let me know the new habit that you're going to be creating in your life and implementing in your life that is going to get you from where you are now to where you want to be. So definitely drop me some thumbs up, drop me some love, and I will absolutely speak to you all very soon. Take care.